Embark on a journey to a realm where the fantastical becomes reality, a place where the lines between the tangible and the imagined blur. Picture a world where mountains breathe, rivers pulse with life, cities possess souls, and villages are filled with beings unlike any you've known. Here, the impossible becomes possible, and the figments of your imagination take physical form before your eyes. Nevertheless, this wondrous existence poses a plethora of profound questions. How can our minds have the power to shape reality itself? What implications does this have for our grasp of the universe that surrounds us? The ancient scriptures hint at the intertwined nature of imagination and tangible reality, although their messages are often veiled in complexity, making them hard to decipher. Imagine a reality where each thought, each flicker of imagination, instantly crystallizes into a tangible fact. This notion is captivating but also triggers a cascade of questions regarding our very being and the potency of our minds. In this presentation, we journey into this enigmatic domain, uncovering astounding narratives and evidence that challenge our traditional views of reality. We reveal the profound secrets linking imagination with the physical world. Yet, what direction will this narrative take? What resolutions will we discover for these profound mysteries? Prepare for an expedition of discovery and introspection as we seek to demystify the bond between imagination and the tangible world. Before we dive deeper into this exploration of consciousness, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Subscribing ensures you stay informed about our latest videos, so you won't miss out on this engrossing journey. Please remember to like this video. Your engagement is invaluable to us, signaling that we are on the correct path and enlightening and igniting curiosity within you. We extend our gratitude to all, for you are beings of eternity. Rivers, mountains, cities, and villages all embody human essence, and when you immerse in them, you traverse both heaven and earth, just as within you lies both your sky and your earth. Everything you perceive, though seemingly external, resides within your imagination, of which this mortal realm is merely a reflection. You might ponder over William Blake's words, but they speak the language of the scriptures, a language that invokes rather than describes, hinting at another world, another being, and another time. In the Revelation, John beholds Jerusalem transforming into a woman descending from heaven, prepared as a bride for her husband. In Micah 5, it is proclaimed that Bethlehem is the woman from whom God will emerge, despite its modest size among the clans of Judah, for it will give rise to a ruler in Israel, whose origins are ancient. Hence, God will leave them until the moment of birth arrives. Then, in Isaiah 63, we declare, O Lord, you are our Father, our Redeemer from days of old is your name. Here, the Ancient One is recognized as our Father and Redeemer. Like Bethlehem, we all are in the throes of creation, bringing forth the Father of all life. One day, like us, you will stumble upon an imaginative realm where mountains, rivers, cities, and villages possess a human essence. There, everything will be within your reach because when your imaginative faculties stir, every thought solidifies into reality. No matter the nature of the thought, it instantly manifests as a concrete fact. This concept is echoed throughout the Old Testament, though its language is more suggestive than explicit, posing a challenge to understanding. In Jeremiah 14, we find the plea, You, Lord, are among us, and we bear your name, do not abandon us. The name of the Lord is I Am. How can one exist without the ability to claim I Am? Even if one loses all memory, unaware of their identity or location, the unbreakable promise of God ensures that the essence of being persists, surfacing from the depths of the soul. When this awakening occurs, you realize your divinity. It would be reckless to wander, claiming divinity without the inner conviction of this truth. The ultimate confirmation comes not through proclamation but through the realization when you see your son and recognize each other as father and child. After embodying Psalm 89, declaring, I have found David. He calls me Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation, the bond between you and him, established before creation, becomes clear. Acknowledging yourself as the eternal Father, you share this profound truth, understanding that not all will accept it. Witnessing the limitations and doubts of others, some will embrace your truth, while others will reject it. Regardless, continue to share your insights until your time in this form concludes. Then, shedding your mortal coil, you awaken as the divine, free from limitations. Those who embraced your teachings will, in time, also awaken as the Ancient of Days, realizing the truth of your words. Mortal sight cannot perceive the true essence of our being. I am the Ancient of Days, without beginning or end, appearing to commence in time only because I have immersed myself in my creation. As Melchizedek, I am the Timeless One, without lineage or end, the eternity that awakens within its creation. Why am I the progenitor of all life? My son, David, embodying all life through his experiences, stands before me, affirming my fatherhood. Jesse, meaning I am, is the father who, recognizing David, declares, "You are my son, today I have fathered you." This revelation awaits you as you navigate through the trials we all must endure. The Lord does not refine us in affliction for his sake alone. He acts to preserve his name from being dishonored, refusing to share his glory. In the end, only the divine remains. When he rises, he does so not just as God, but as a being magnified by his creation, having become fully individualized through it. We all play roles in this vast theater of nature, encompassing rivers, mountains, cities, hills, and villages, all part of the eternal human tapestry. Have you ever sat back, eyes closed, imagining a river so vivid that dipping your hands in it seemed to moisten them, and drinking from your cupped palms felt like quenching your thirst with real water? If so, you've tapped into a profound and personal reality. This capability is your inherent power. In the future, everything will be accessible through your extraordinary human imagination, reflecting God's embodiment of human frailties and limitations. By becoming you, God allows you to evolve into his likeness, and upon his awakening within you, you merge with him. Believing in the boundless world of your imagination grants you dominion over everything. You'll realize that all exist within you, reachable at any moment, with none beyond your influence. As you ascend, so does everyone within your sphere, echoing the essence of the scriptures. Here, you have the opportunity to test your creative potential against your aspirations. Regardless of seeming barriers, be it affordability, time, or knowledge, when faced with the notion that imagination molds reality, you dare to dream it yours. Yet, dreaming alone isn't enough. Your belief in the act of imagination must be unwavering, embodying the persona you aspire to be, awaiting with faith its manifestation in your reality. The fruition of your imaginative venture has its own timing, it will ripen and unfold. Should it tarry, patience is key, for its arrival is guaranteed. Your faith acts as the bridge from imagination to realization, embodying the essence of hope transformed into tangible experience. Emulate the divine, let your desires manifest as effortlessly as creation itself, for without faith, manifestation remains elusive. Faith provides the conviction for the unseen, the foundation for the manifestation of your imaginative acts. Understanding the scriptures requires an appreciation of the experiences they recount, which transcend our worldly realm. The scriptures introduce a new being within, appealing to the spirit capable of believing in the power of imagination. The external self is governed by sensory evidence and logic, but I call upon the divine within you, affirming that your imagination is one with God. This magnificent creative force, once awakened within, does not emerge as another but as your true self. When this division dissolves, Christ and I are not two but one. Recognizing I am acknowledges this unity. I won't realize my identity with him until I live out the scriptural promises, experiencing the resurrection within myself. Awakening inside my own consciousness, I discover my singularity, the realization that I am encompasses all. Emerging from this profound awakening, I am called to rule as God, embracing the boundless potential of imagination against the constraints of reality. This divine action mirrors the infinite capabilities of the Ancient of Days, merging the human with the divine. In the scriptures, the union of the Son of Man with the Ancient of Days signifies the melding of individual consciousness with the eternal. The divine narrative unfolds in love, the essence of the divine form, which upon embracing, transforms us into embodiments of ancient wisdom and love. Despite skepticism and disbelief from those who judge by worldly standards, the truth of eternal existence before temporal beginnings stands firm. This narrative intertwines the tales of Nebuchadnezzar and Melchizedek, illustrating the journey from temporal insanity to the eternal wisdom embedded within us, transforming our temporal existence into an eternal legacy. Herein lies the continuation of our story. Once more, we delve into the narrative of the quest to discover the ultimate source of all creation, the Father of life itself. This journey, more profound than any other, begs the question, what could possibly be more significant than this discovery? Indeed, acquiring a fortune might seem appealing temporarily, yet eventually, all material wealth fades away, just as even the stars in the sky will one day cease to exist. However, the realm of imagination stands eternal, for it is the essence of the divine, existing before the inception of the cosmos. Therefore, when the spark of creativity stirs within you, you embody divinity, despite being cloaked in mortal flesh. And when the earthly realm deems you departed, it is merely a transition back into the divine embrace. As the spark of creativity, or imagination, awakens within, you comprehend the profound truth of the statement, I emerged from the Father and entered the world, now, I depart the world to reunite with the Father. This declaration of I am signifies our collective kinship, revealing that we are all fragments of a singular divine essence, experiencing life. The Gospels serve as a testament to the spiritual voyages and revelations within the soul. Hence, we are urged to convey to our brethren that we are ascending to our shared Father, our collective divinity, emphasizing the unity of all existence under one omnipresent God. In proclaiming I am, acknowledging no deity but the one within, you begin the journey to divine self-realization. This path is the sole reason for our earthly existence, not the rectification of worldly affairs as some might suggest. Our world is but a vast classroom in our quest for the divine, a journey filled with trials until that sublime reunion. So, let the world be as it is, focusing instead on the inward quest. Despite the endless efforts of politicians and would-be saviors to reshape the world, the truth remains that only through imagination can reality be transformed. Tonight, as society grapples with its vices, remember the lessons of history, such as the Prohibition era, which only served to enrich the underground. Efforts to suppress desires, like smoking today, often lead to unintended consequences, bypassing the very laws meant to curb them. History is replete with examples of humanity's futile attempts to legislate morality, yet disobedience seems to be a divine ordinance, enabling mercy to flourish. Among the commandments, only one stands positive, urging us to honor our origins. Yet, as beings driven by divine discontent, we often find ourselves at odds with prescriptive morality. Anecdotes of longevity and health, irrespective of lifestyle choices, highlight the unpredictability and sovereignty of life, urging us to live authentically rather than by rigid doctrines. As we navigate through life, let us remember that the Bible is not a textbook but a living revelation, aiming to evoke rather than describe. Scripture, unlike journalism or literature, unfolds through divine vision, revealing that all of creation, from rivers to mountains, symbolizes aspects of the human experience. The biblical narrative, through visions like that of Daniel, underscores the cyclical journey of divinity within us, awaiting the moment of awakening when we realize our inherent oneness with the Creator. In conclusion, as we embrace silence, let us ponder the transformative power of divine imagination, the eternal bridge between the Creator and us, and the ultimate realization that in ascending to the divine, we are returning to our truest essence, beyond the confines of time and space.